Hi, my name is Jennifer Wagner and I'm with Collective Wellness, and this is a 30-minute yoga stretch fusion class. Please make sure to exercise within your ability, and if you experience any dizziness or complications, please make sure to stop and see a physician. I hope you enjoy the class. Thank you. Hi, again, thank you for joining me. Let you know, I've been teaching for yoga and stretching for 17 years now, and I got that down. But doing videos, been doing that for a hot minute. So please bear with me. I hope you enjoy the class. When it comes to the video part of it, I will definitely be learning along the way, and I will definitely get better with that as time goes. So, all right, from here, let's get started. Feet are hip width apart, toes are spread, nice and tall through the spine. You're going to open up, palms forward as we go into mountain pose. Eyes gently closed. You're going to find the center from the bottom of your feet. Bring that center up through your knees, through your hips, through your spine to the top of your head. Inhale through your nose and exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. Keeping that center, lift the chest up, sternum lifted, shoulders toward your back pockets. Ears lined up with your shoulders, shoulders lined up with your hips. Hips and knees lined up, and the knees lined up with your ankles. Inhale. And exhale. Bring your hands together, center with your chest into Namaste, maintaining that center through your body. Slowly open your eyes, and we're going to inhale, reach for the sky, and exhale, open wide. Again, inhale, lift, and exhale, open wide. One more time, inhale. This time, exhale, swan dive down. You're going to hinge from your hips. Bend your knees if you need to protect your back. And then inhale, sweeping up, lift with your upper back. Again, exhale, swan dive. Inhale, reverse. Good, we're going to add on, exhale, swan dive. Inhale into monkey pose. I'm going to turn so you can see. Back as flat as a table. You can have your hands away from the floor or shins, or if you're ready, you can come down to the floor. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Again, exhale, swan dive. Inhale into monkey pose, back as flat as a table. And then exhale all the way down. This time, curl yourself up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Pressing your spine to the sky. And inhale, reach for the sky. Come back to center. Inhale, back up. Holding your hands together, lift the rib cage up as you sway side to side. Keeping your hips center, lifting up and over as you move your spine laterally. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Center and open. From here, bring your feet out just outside of hip width apart. We're going to go into cat-cow. So you're going to bend your knees, sit your hips back. I'm going to turn to the side. Fingers in, elbows are out, right on your thighs. You're going to take a deep breath in. Then exhale into a cat pose. So tailbone under, chin is under, pressing your spine to the sky. Then inhale into a cow stretch, tailbone out, chin is up, sway back of a cow. All right, one breath, one movement. Inhale. And exhale. Moving through your spine. Feel your back warming up. Back and forth. Go ahead and curl yourself all the way up, pressing your spine to the sky. And then inhale, reach for the sky. Coming back together with the palms, you're going to lift up and over to your right. Right hand comes down. Lift the left rib cage up as you slide your right hand down. Good. Now your left arm, push back, open up. You can gaze towards the sky. Feel that through the arm and the shoulder. Still up and over. Now drop your shoulder, a little bit of a spinal twist, keeping your hips right where they're at. Center. Inhale, back up. And switch sides. Over to your left. Left hand comes down. Right rib cage lifts up and over. And then left hand sliding down. Keep nice and centered through the legs and hips. All right, from here, right shoulder pushes back, open up. Keep your hips still. Come back to center. Now drop your right shoulder, spinal twist, feel that through the middle of the back. And then open back up. And then inhale straight up. And exhale out. All right, from here, you're going to bring your feet out nice and wide. We're going to go into warrior two. Your right toes are going to turn out. Left toes are straight forward. You're going to bend at your right knee. And I want you to make sure that your toes and knees are lined up. Left leg is extended as the heel pushes into the floor. Your hips are open, chest is open. Right arm is extending. And then left arm extending. Arms parallel with the floor. And then if you'd like, you can gaze beyond your fingertips. Sinking through your tailbone. Shoulders and hips are stacked. Abdominals pulled in and up towards your rib cage. Inhale. Exhale. Staying strong. Proud warrior. From here into reverse warrior, keep your lower body in position. Right palm turns up. You're going to hinge forward and then lift to the sky with your chest, gazing at your palm. Left hand slides down. Inhale. And exhale. Keep your right knee bent. Left leg straight. Lifting the chest to the sky, gazing at your palm. From here, straighten your front leg, your right leg. You're going to have both legs extended. We're going to go into triangle. You're going to pop your left hip out and then lower your right hand down. You can come down to your thigh or your shin or your ankle. The objective is to make sure that you keep nice and open through the chest. So first, keep the extension right where you be, and then left shoulders up and back. Imagine yourself between two sheets of glass, and then wherever you're at, slide down. Left shoulder up and back in triangle. Good. Inhale and exhale. Both legs extended, left hip pushing back. If you'd like, you can gaze up at the sky or gaze down at the floor. Inhale and exhale. From here, lower yourself into a pyramid so your left hand lowers down. You're lowering your chest and your head. One hand on each side of your foot, going down into pyramid. Pressing your tailbone back. You can adjust your back foot if you need to for comfort. Go down into it as far as you're comfortable. Inhale. You can always have your hands on your thighs if you need to. Exhale. All right, curl yourself up, pressing your spine to the sky. Coming up, and then we're going to switch sides. So you're going to turn. You could always kind of work your legs out a little bit, then step back out wide if you need to. So left toes are now turned out. Right toes are straight forward. Starting off in warrior two, so hips and chest are open to the front. You're going to bend your left knee. Nice and tall through the chest. Hips are stacked. Left arm's extended, right arm is extended. Gazing beyond your fingertips if you'd like. Shoulders relaxed, pull your abdominals in. Inhale. Exhale. Check your left knee, make sure your hips are open, your knee is lined up with your center toes, and your hips and shoulders are stacked. Staying strong, inhale. Exhale. From here to reverse warrior, you're going to turn your left palm up. You're going to hinge forward and then sweep up to the sky. Right hand slides down your thigh. Chest is lifted as you gaze at your palm. Your left knee is still bent, lined up with your toes. Inhale. Exhale. Into triangle, straighten your left leg, pressing your right hip out. You're going to lower down first your thigh if you need to. Right shoulder's up and back. Extend the arm, and then lower down as far as you're comfortable. It can be shin, or it can be all the way down to ankle. Right shoulder still open and out. Both legs are straight as much as you can, and again, you're pushing that right hip to the wall. You can gaze at the sky or gaze at the floor. Inhale and exhale. Keeping that right shoulder up and back. Open yourself up. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale down into pyramid. So your right hand comes down. Rotate your chest towards your left leg. One hand on each side of your foot as you lower your head and your chest, pressing your tailbone towards the wall. Again, you can always adjust your foot a little bit if you need to. And lower it down. Inhale and exhale. One more breath, inhale. And exhale. This time walk your hands around to the front. Turn your toes, so both toes are facing forward. Your feet are still wide. You're going to walk your hands out into downward dog with a wide stance. I want you to spread your fingers out. Distribute the weight through your fingertips, so it's not just in your palm. Walk yourself out as far as you're comfortable. Back is straight. Pressing your chest down. Legs are extended. Downward dog. Wide feet. Inhale. Exhale. Go ahead and walk your hands back. And then now you're going to walk your hands between your legs. Turn your palms down around so your fingers are pointing backwards. And then you're going to walk your hands back as you drop your head. Inhale. And exhale. Walk your hands back to right below your head. Take your right hand, open yourself up. So spinal twist, keep your legs straight. Open yourself up to the side wall. Lower your hand down and then switch. We're going to alternate. Open to the side. Good. And back down one more time each. Open up. Back is straight. Legs are straight. Open your chest to the side wall. And down. Left arm now. Open. Good. And down. Now from here, try to keep your legs as straight as you can. You're going to start pivoting the feet and walk your feet in. So lift your heels up and pivot. Lift your toes up and pivot. Keeping those legs as straight as you can and walk your feet in as far as you can. When you get to that point where you can't go anymore, stop there and pause. And then curl yourself up vertebrae by vertebrae. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, lift to the sky, lift your chin and your chest. Holding the pose, inhale and exhale, release. Good. Go ahead and adjust clothing if you need to. All right, we're gonna go into sun salute. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna turn to the side. You're gonna take a step back with your right foot. Make sure both sets of toes are straight forward. Your back heel is right off the floor, so it's like you're doing a lunge position. You're going to lower, pelvic tilt, so bring your pelvic tilt back and under, and then you're going to lower down your back knee. Make sure your front toes and knees are lined up. You're going to lift to the sky. Now I want you to lift the chest up before you lean back. Lift the chest up so we're not compressing any part of our spine first. So lift the chest and then open up to the sky. Feel that stretch through the front of the body. If you'd like to lower down, go ahead, go further. Inhale and exhale. At any time you feel like you need a chair nearby, that can always be like kind of a balance bar for you. Now bring those hands down. Stay with the legs. We're going to feel some work through those hip flexors. I want you to push the heel back, and then I want you to push your knee forward. And then push the heel back, and then push your knee forward. You're going to feel the stretch as you push the heel back, and then feel the work of the quad and the hamstring, hip flexors. Push the heel back, feel that stretch, open up, and then push the knee forward. One more time, back, and then forward. And then this time you're going to push back, and I want you to push that heel as you lower the hip down. So it's kind of an alternative version of the sun salute, because now what I want you to do is open yourself up. Kind of a runner's lunge, but the heel's pushed back. Lift the chest and open, so now you feel that hip flexor stretch a little bit differently. Good. And release. Come on out of the pose, and then we're going to switch legs, same thing. I'm going to turn myself around so you can see this side. So your back heel is off the floor. Both sets of toes are forward. Lowering your back knee as you rotate your hip under. Lifting yourself to the sky, chest lifts. Open yourself up. Make sure you lift your chest up before you lean back. And you can lower the back knee if you'd like a little more. Inhale and exhale. Lower those hands down. From here, push the heel back, and then push the knee forward. Push the heel back, and then push the knee forward. Feel those quads and those hip flexors working. If you sit a lot throughout your day, these are muscles that, especially those hip flexors, they get shortened. So you want to work those muscles and then stretch them back out. These muscles connect through the hip and into the lower back. So if you feel like there's pulling going on, it's because those muscles are short and they've got to pull on something else. Good. One more time, forward. And then push that heel back as far as you can, holding. You can lower down a little further. And then lift the chest up and back again. Feel that through the front of the body, down into those hip flexors and the quads. Inhale and exhale. Good. And release. And shake it out. going to go into a balance pose. Balance is always great, improving your coordination and also to help reduce falls. What I want you to do is I want you to plant your right foot into the floor. So spread those toes and press your right foot into the floor. Then your left heel is going to go right above the right ankle. So we're going to start with a kickstand. You're going to open the hips so the knee is out to the side. And then I want you to lift yourself up out of your right hip. It's very common to get into that hip, and sitting into that hip. So you're going to be nice and tall. Imagine a string lifting yourself up. And then from here, hands into namaste. So this is first position of the tree pose. If this is where you're at, that's fine. Go ahead and reach those branches out as the next step. Good. Now, if you want to challenge yourself with your balance, you can bring your foot up off the floor. But I want you to make sure your heel or any part of your foot stays below the inside of the knee. We don't want anything against that knee. Again, hips are open and up out of the right hip. Imagine the string lifting nice and tall tree. Now, if you really want to go into the next phase, take your foot, bring your inner thigh, foot to your inner thigh. The trick is to push your inner thigh against your foot and your foot against your inner thigh. Now, if you have slippery pants, it might be a little hard to do. You can always hold that foot and reach one branch. Or, if you can get it, reach your branch. Good. Go into the one that works for you. You might have to back off a little bit. That's okay. Good. And bring those branches down. Lower your foot down. Shake out that right foot. And then we're going to switch sides. Planting your left foot, spread those toes out, rooting yourself into the floor with your left side. And then now, right ankle above your left heel, right heel above your left ankle. Open the hip up. Come up out of your left hip. Imagine that string if that helps. Hands to namaste. From here, reach your branches out. Now you can stay here if you wish, or if you want to go further, bring your foot right along the side of your calf. Make sure not against your knee. And then third position, right against the inner thigh. Pushing into the inner thigh as the inner thigh pushes into the foot. Go into what works for you. One side might be a little stronger than the other. This is my little weaker side from injuring a foot in college. Good. Inhale and exhale. And bring your branches back down. And release. And then work out your left foot. Speaking of feet, we're going to do a little bit of footwork. We forget that we have muscles through our toes and into our ankles. So you do want to work those muscles. As the base, we want to have those muscles nice and strong to support the rest of your body. So what I'm going to have you do is put your arms out to the side. You could always have a chair nearby if you need to. But we're going to come up onto your toes and down. And I want you to stay even on the balls of your feet. As I look down, I about lose my balance. But I want you to come straight up and straight down. And you can rest your heel. If you have a chair or if you're really good with your balance, try not to let your heels rest if you can. Good. Inhale and exhale. One more time and release. All right, with your right foot, put your left arm out for balance. What I want you to do is we're going to alternate by pushing the heel forward so your toes are spread out, and then you're going to tuck your toes under and push your heel forward and feel the stretch to the top of the foot. And then alternate, so toes out, push the heel forward, toes in, push the heel forward. So it's going to look like this from the side. So push the heel towards the toes, tuck under and push. Out and under. Again, out and under. One more time. Now hold with the toes under. This takes a little balance. Again, use that chair. And then I just want you to circle it around. I'm going to turn my foot around so you can see what it looks like front ways. Now, if you get cramps really easily, or if you haven't done this in a long time, it's not going to take much for those cramps to take place. But those toes are probably a little sensitive, so go into it as far as you can. And as you do this more and more, it becomes more comfortable. Those toes get stretched out and used to being worked. Circle the other way. And then shake it out. Great. All right. Left foot. So right foot's planted, right forearm's out for balance or that chair. And we're going to spread the toes out as you push the heel forward. And then toes under, push the heel forward. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see. And you're just going to go back and forth. Nice and controlled. So we're not going super fast with this. Good. Feel that through the toes, the top side and the bottom, and into the feet. One more time. Now circle it out. I'm going to bring my foot around to the front again. Circle it out. Feel that through the whole foot. Circle the other way. Good. And then shake it out. All right. From here, we're going to work our hands. Start with just working through your fingers, moving through them quickly, kind of like a little warm-up for the fingers. You have multiple joints in your fingers, so we don't want to forget each one or any of them. And just move through them quickly. Knees are soft, shoulders relaxed, so we're not locking any joints or straining any joints. Elbows relaxed. Good. Now quickly, you're going to go through one finger at a time. Actually, let's go to the thumbs first. Quickly, one finger at a time. These are also muscles that we tend to forget until they start screaming at us. If you use a computer a lot or your hands a lot for labor, you don't realize how much we forgot to stretch them or keep them strong. Okay, now fingertips like a cat, and I want you to move quickly. Curl those fingertips and then open back out. Shoulders still relaxed, elbows relaxed. Good. Now from here, palms together, link your fingers together, and just rock side to side. Hinging from your wrist, gently pressing, so you're actually hitting both sides of the wrist as you switch out. So you're getting this side and this side, and then switching it out. Good. And then we're just going to roll it around. Now from here, one finger at a time with the palm of your hand. Start quickly. Inhale and exhale. Now take it slow and controlled. One finger at a time. Try to keep your other fingers straight as much as you can. It's a little harder to do if you've got stiff fingers, or like me, I've had rheumatoid since I was 18, so it's a little challenging, but it's really beneficial when you do this on a regular basis. Okay, from here, flick water off your fingers. Nice and loose. Sometimes when we're in pain, we don't realize how much we tense up and hold on too much, but if you just kind of let go, it allows the body to release itself too. All right, and then just shake it out. Good. All right, deep breath in. Exhale, pushing away. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. This time, exhale, hinging forward, swan dive. Just going to hang forward. Chin is tucked. Let those shoulders go. Let those arms go. Legs are straight. I want you to feel how your spine expands and stretches.
Inhale. And exhale. Pressing the tailbone to the sky. Let those shoulders go. Inhale. Exhale. All right, curl yourself up. Press your spine to the sky. Inhale. Exhale.
And inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, push away. 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale.
1 more time.
And exhale. The light in me honors the light in you, known as Namaste.
Thank you. Namaste.
Thank you for joining me. I hope you come again. Thanks.